been more than a year since we've seen Alexander Volkanovski in the octagon. The last time we did, he was knocked out by a rising prospect who told us exactly how this was going to happen.
He was one of the greatest. He will be always remembered like that. And I'm happy to be the man who is going to give him a bad news on February 17th.
Wait, hold on. What's going on? Why did I even get this? Anyway, I don't know what this is about, but where was I? Oh yeah, this Topuria guy, the one who knocked out the two greatest featherweights of all time back to back. Yeah, this guy. He's gone.
And his body cannot make the weight anymore, so Topuria will be moving up to 155 pounds.
He decided it was time to move up and go haunt another division, but Alexander Volkanovski needs an opponent, and now that Topuria is gone, there's another wrecking ball that has been blazing through the featherweight division, and his name is Diego Lopez. Huh? Again? What even is this? Hi, The Fighting Business. We received a copyright removal request for your video. Based on applicable copyright law, we removed your video from YouTube. You now have 2 copyright strikes. If you get 1 more copyright strike, we'll have to terminate your channel? Wait, what? Hold on, there is no way this is happening. What's going on? How did this happen? Is this even legal? No, wait. 3 strikes. That's all it takes for your entire channel to be erased from YouTube's server. And in my case, it was 4 years worth of hard work. 4 years of honing my skills in video production, storytelling, editing, sound design, thumbnails. It was 4 years of building amazing working relationship with Tommy, Waleed, Michael, Ruben. You guys know who you are. Guys that helped me build this channel with me. And it was over 350 crafted videos that dated all the way back to 2021. Well, not entirely. See, my skills are still here. The great working relationships that I've built, they're still here. And most importantly, you, the audience, you're still here. Like I told you before, my YouTube channel usually gets terminated after 3 copyright strikes, but I had 2. I'm the one who actually deleted every single one of my videos because I had no other choice. Well, again, not exactly. I could have waited to get a 3rd strike and send counter notifications through YouTube, and I probably would have saved 4 years worth of videos on my channel, but I didn't know at the time, and the risk seemed way too high. On one hand, I was losing the collection of my videos since 2021, or on the other, I'd lose the channel completely and entirely, lose the ability to post in the future, and just vanished from existence. Alright, that sounds a bit dramatic, but in that moment, it wasn't just a few videos. It was years of commitment, countless hours spent on research, editing, and perfecting my craft. The videos weren't just content. They were a reflection of everything I've worked for, everything I've sacrificed for, and deleting every single one of those videos felt like I was erasing a part of myself. It wasn't an easy decision, but in that moment, I was stuck between 2 painful choices: lose everything I built, or risk losing everything forever. I'm saying in that moment because, like I said, looking back, there might have been better options because not only were these claims far from legitimate, the strikes were not going to get defended by the claimant, but as I dig deeper, I realized that the channel sending those strikes had been doing this for years, and I wasn't the only one. So, this is the part where I introduced our very good friends, MMA Crazy. MMA Crazy is a media outlet that covers the UFC. You guys have probably seen some of their content before. They upload press conferences, highlights of their press conferences, and other form of media coverage. What they post is certainly their own footage that they recorded with their own camera, obviously, but the content itself, the fighter talking on stage, is recorded, shared, edited, and used for promotional marketing by a ton of other media members who are sitting in that exact same room. Basically, there are a ton of other journalists filming these pressers, so there can't be exclusive rights to what belongs to everyone here. But that didn't stop them. MMA Crazy was sending manual strikes to me and multiple other channels, usually in a short time period, to create fear of losing our entire work. Mind you, this was not a copyright claim where they demand monetary benefit from the video. This was a deliberate attempt at destroying my channel. Why, you ask? Let me explain. Combat Chronicles, Beast Mode MMA, and Paul Striker ENG, guys who warned me about this before it even happened, were also going through the exact same problem that I was facing. MMA Crazy had also sent multiple copyright strikes to their channels and most likely many others. They were in some shit, and their channels, just like mine, were in danger of being terminated. Now you're probably wondering, why don't you guys just send them an email and see if they can remove the strikes? Just talk with them, right? Well, that's exactly what we did, and the response made us realize what this was all about. How much can you offer for the fragments of my copyrighted content you use without permission? Oh, so this is about money. Just let me know an amount and we can go from there, and I'll let you know. But MMA Crazy, this content used in our videos is protected under fair use as outlined in US copyright law. In its most general sense, a fair use is any copying of copyrighted material done for a limited and transformative purpose, such as to comment upon, criticize, or parody a copyrighted work, or in my case, building an entire fucking story from scratch. Is that transformative enough? We create our own cinematic storytelling scripts, record original narration, music, and sound design, and some heavy editing. I create original content that is educational, analytical, and build hypes around the fights. The 3-second interview clips used in my videos make up less than 1% of the content and has zero impact on the core storytelling. So, MMA Crazy, not only do you not own any exclusive right to press conference footage, but the content in itself is protected under fair use. I asked for an amount, not an explanation of fair use, and quite frankly, I'm taking that as disrespectful. I own the footage, you do not tell me about my own footage and what you believe it falls under. I do not care about any other footage you use, but if you use mine in any way, shape, or form, you will receive a copyright strike. I will no longer be replying or engaging with you from now on. Alright, I guess we are done talking, but I'm not. This type of behavior needs to be called out and exposed because it's not right and an abuse of the bad YouTube copyright system. Yeah. MMA Crazy is actually bribing content creators of all sizes in the same niche who are working hard to promote the sport and build a brand for themselves for using seconds of their clips in their videos out of thousands of dollars. This is not a joke. When this first happened to me, I made a pretty genuine video on the second channel, TFB Stocks, where you can see my authentic and immediate reaction to the situation. The support blew my mind, and a ton of you even went on their page to leave a comment, but funny enough, they actually never appeared. They were destroying channels, not taking any accountability while deleting and filtering through hundreds of comments. For 4,000 pounds, I'll take off 3 strikes. That was their message to Freak MMA, a popular Instagram page that covers the UFC. It's simple. If I find my content on any page without my permission, I'll put through a strike. It applies on Instagram, YouTube, and any other platform that I find it on. 2,750 pounds each. Yeah, I just hope this is the last time. That was their conversation with the biggest MMA page on Instagram, Full Violence. Boys, I'm not making this up. These people running MMA Crazy are ruining small businesses, content creators, YouTube channels, and the people who help build and promote the sport we all love. This isn't about protecting their content. It's about money. Plain and simple. MMA Crazy isn't just interested in stopping people from using their footage. They're literally bribing content creators for cash. I'm talking about small channels that rely on a platform to make a living. People who work tirelessly to create content and contribute to the growth of the sport. What they're doing isn't just issuing a few strikes here and there. It's a deliberate, systematic attempt at bullying creators into paying them just to survive. It's about the power they hold over creators who have no choice but to give in or risk losing everything they've built. Yo, 4,000 pounds is like 5,200 USD or like 7,500 over here in Canada. That's a lot of money. Money taken from people who work hard to entertain, to educate, to promote the sport we all love. People who should be supported, not exploited. But instead, they're left with 2 choices. Pay up or risk losing everything they've built. And for me, I didn't get a choice at all. Yeah. I'm kinda cooked. The videos are gone, and there's nothing I can do to get them back. Even if I still had them and posted them today, that would probably kill my channel because most of them are super outdated. But I did keep around 17 videos, 17 of the most important, most popular, most loved videos on the channel. If you want to support me, the channel, the fighting business as a whole, and get access to those videos, you can find them on the Patreon. Your help and support means so fucking much to me, and it's what's going to keep us rolling. And as for the future of this channel, we're not done. I'm not leaving. This is a new chapter for the fighting business, one that will continue our old traditions, but will build on new foundations, and foundations that won't feature any MMA Crazy footage, hopefully. Thank y'all boys for the incredible support, and I'll see you guys for the real UFC 314 deeper dives in a few days. Peace out, boys.